what? Looking back on it, I mean, why not make Vince happy? I said, no, I'm Big Van Vader. I mean, it's Vader time. And why would we change that? People aren't going to know who I am. And he said, they're going to know who you are. And so Vince was talking to me on the phone, trying to talk me into the Mastodon, and I tell the boss no. It's like, come on.
So you think that could have been a nail in your coffin ultimately?
Well, it was like I was so sure of myself, and you know, and I was going in with against Yokozuna, and here's this big 600-pound Samoan, and you know, I guess we had pretty good matches. It was just pretty much a slugfest. We stood there and slugged each other because you know, he just, after a while, he couldn't move, you know.
Do you think they should have brought you in more with jobbers to kind of build you in WWE more, rather than throw you in with a huge guy that's actually even heavier than you right away?
Well, you know, who knows what turned that whole thing. I mean, I don't know if I agree to the Mastodon, you know, because he copyrights it. I guess that meant money for him.
Yeah.
And
that's why he likes to own everybody's name, I guess.
Well, but you know, if you're getting paid, what do I care? You know. Yeah. So it was a terrible mistake. So the next thing I know, I'm with Sean, and you know what? You're doing a few jobs for the champion's one thing, and then getting jobbed every night by the champion is another. So that's where it all went south for me.
And you were teamed with Jim Cornette as your manager.
Yeah.
What did you think of having him manage you?
Well, I mean, come on. Jim's a great manager, but you know, compared to Harley Race, it just didn't feel right, you know.
And regarding your feud with Michaels, I guess this was during, he's even openly admitted this now, that he had, I guess, some medication issues and...
You think? I didn't know he admitted it, but...
well, now he's a born-again Christian.
And you know what? I couldn't be more happy for him. I am, too. I mean, I don't wear it on my sleeve like he does, but, yeah, I mean, I am. And it's like, all this, if you truly believe it's just not going to matter, you know, all this. So it's great for talking in front of cameras, but...
So working with him, I guess, was difficult due to his attitude at the time.
No, you couldn't please him. You know, there was always something wrong every night. You know, we'd have a fucking knockdown match. Drag out. I mean, I go 20 minutes with him at, you know, he's 200 pounds and I'm 400 pounds and I'm going 20 minutes with him. I mean, that's a real effort because he could go. I mean, Sean didn't get tired. I don't care if he was hungover or high or, boy, he could just go. You know, 210, 215. And fast, too. I mean, all that Japanese, I mean, he was like a Japanese guy. You know, and maybe quicker. And more talented. I mean, Jesus, he could wrestle a broomstick. So we had some great matches, and I was supposed to, I don't know, something happened. Again, you don't know. I mean, you don't know. Was it the Mastodon thing? But I was supposed to go over him at SummerSlam and pin him, become world champion, and then give it back to Brett, and then, you know, what Sid did. Sid took my spot.
Right.
Sid took my spot.
Do you think it took some of the heat away from the SummerSlam match that you did a long series of house show matches with Sean before?
Yeah, we did 19 matches right before there. And I brought that up, and Bruce Pritchard said, no. I said, what do you mean? I just did them.
He went over on all of those matches too, right? Yeah.
He was going over on, and it's like, you know, why weren't we doing a DQ, a 10-minute DQ? And, you know, it's like they'd given up on the angle. They'd given up on SummerSlam, and then they bitched at me because SummerSlam didn't draw. You know?
And of course, I've got to ask you about this, the incident at that SummerSlam match where he actually
Can I stop?
Yeah.